What's up, everybody, and welcome to No Trigger Warning. This is a show where we go over the wildest and weirdest, most dramatic moments of the week. We recap, we go over them with you in the internet. I'm Jess Sylvain. I'm an internet personality, a singer off and on, and a founder of a company called Soul Vain. I'm here today with my co-host, Gigi, and we'll be going over a couple things for the week. So grab Jay-Z by the lace front and sit down and enjoy.
First up, we're going to talk about Gucci Mane and his wife, Keisha Kayor. They made an appearance on The Breakfast Club and they talked about mental health and things of that nature as far as him having schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. And we're going to sit down and talk about that a little later.
Okay, so let's talk about it. In very recent news, Gucci Mane and Keisha Kayor, went on a Breakfast Club to discuss his mental health issues. But there were so many, red flags to a lot of people. As far as some people saying that, she's his handler. She wasn't giving him a chance to speak. Just all these different things. And just growing up, listening to Gucci Mane or Gucci Mane, just growing up listening to all of that, you get a sense of who the fuck is that? Because we don't know who he is now. And he's changed for the better. And maybe that's why you don't know who he is. But it just rubs a lot of people the wrong way, especially this clip of him speaking. And we'll play the clip as well of him speaking and her not really giving him a chance to speak for himself. This is his issue. He's going through the mental illness. We all understand that this is happening. But again, it is what it is on that front.
I always wondered, do you know what sparked the episodes?
I think drug use, stress, not sleeping combined. It wasn't just like, okay, I drank the lean. It was also I'm drinking lean and I had like 5 or 6 charges, open cases. So I was so stressed out.
What gets you to that episode now?
When I had the episode in 2019, 2020, it was COVID. That really just messed me up. And then another thing what triggered the episode was I got my...
Yeah. Just from watching it, I seen a lot of red flags. Especially when she wouldn't allow him to talk or answer none of the questions. So it was kind of weird to me, but I see a lot of back and forth when it comes to the comments on their views on it. Some people will say, oh, well, that's what a wife's supposed to do. Or I see some people that say, oh, well, she's just trying to control him, or something is going on. She put voodoo or something on him.
Yeah, we from Florida. Well, I don't even know if it's from anything like that, but it's roots. Yeah. So I wanted to, get into each thing. Let's dive into each part. The first part for me is her controlling him. So a lot of the comments are saying she's controlling him, and this is from Tips 234 from TikTok made a comment. She's controlling him. She's his handler. Y'all remember in 2013 when Gucci went on a Twitter rant exposing the industry? Google it. That's where she kept him off social media because he's under mind control. I heard a lot of conspiracies about that. But this is the part I kind of want to dive into, the controlling part. When you're dealing with someone that has like a mental issue or going through like a mental health crisis, you do kind of want to put safeguards up. You don't know what they're going to say, and you don't want them embarrassing themselves or hurting somebody. So I could see where the control aspect would come in. But for me, and everybody's entitled to an opinion, I feel like I would do that behind closed doors. I would let those things be known behind closed doors. You would never know that I'm controlling the situation. You would just think he has it all together. Because in my mind, you operate in that way. Coming out and saying it, well, maybe because they got a platform. Maybe that's why I want to come out and show other people how I've maintained this. But for me, I wouldn't tell what I was doing behind closed doors to keep my husband in check.
Right. It's just the way. It's a way that you can do it or say it, because the way how she came out and said, "Oh, you're sick," or "I'm strong," or something that she said. I don't know the exact words, but it's basically like she's putting him down, and that she's just stronger than him, and that's why she has to take care of him.
Yeah, I didn't like that statement either, and just saying something like that. If it were me as well, I would just refrain from using those kind of words. Let him tell his story, and if he wants to come in on the parts that are a little bit more, that put him in a worse light, then you go from there. But I would definitely want to watch the way I go about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next topic is regarding Cash Money versus No Limit Soldiers last night. It was extremely nostalgic for everybody. Today's Sunday when we're recording this. That happened Saturday night. There was a lot of drama around that shit because Birdman had a lot to say. And then we had some shit with Tamar. A lot of people in the comments were talking about that, and we'll discuss that as well. So let's talk about it. Cash Money versus No Limit Soldiers. And make me say, So, last night was like a show for real. Like, I was prepared for somebody to like break out and start fucking fighting between them. So basically, Birdman showed up in full on final boss mode. He was aggressive last night. He was mad. And he was kind of like, taking little digs at Turk, right? And I just feel like he was just mad. Master P kept wrapping that shit up, bringing it back to realization like, hey, let's pull it back. This is entertainment. Let's not be mean. Let's not be mad. And you could kind of feel the tension in the Cash Money camp of people kind of like looking. They even had a clip of like Juvenile in the back looking like, the fuck is going on? What the fuck? I just came here to get a check real quick. But it was a lot of that going on. On the side of that, Tamar was there.
Yeah, I seen that.
She was like a Cash Money Records girl last night, wasn't she? People had a lot to say about Tamar though last night.
Yeah, I seen some comments about that.
Yeah, people were saying how they felt uncomfortable with her being on stage. Why was she there? Tamar shot back and was just like, girl, I was there because that's my sister man, this my brother, and I'm there to support them. I don't feel like she was doing too much. I feel like you never know how close people are.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And she was in the back. She was chilling.
She's white. That was her that wiped his head because it was sweaty at the time.
I don't know. I might have missed that part.
Yeah. He was getting high and mad. So he had to wipe that shit off his head. He was hot and mad. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So that was that. And I just feel like they did a good job. Who you feel like won?
I think No Limit. I'm going to always be with No Limit. I'm going to always be.
Me too. I like the bling bling. We was in middle school and all that, high school and all that shit came out. But
it's nothing like I don't know, but it's just something about No Limit, Master P. Like, they can't touch them. Like,
at all.
Yeah, Cash Money got, some good hits or whatever. Mm-hmm. But it's...
And we speaking from a 90s back then, living it and being in it. Yeah. We're not speaking for now, they better than or whatever. We saying growing up, what got us hype? I used to like Silk the Shocker. Right. I used to love his ass. Yeah. That song he did with Maya, girl, I used to love that. Mia X.
Exactly.
Shit, I was a No Limit Soldier.
Yeah.
I like Cash Money too, don't get me wrong. Lil Wayne came out, okay, they did the thing, but speaking from that era, we all know.
Last night, when they played every song that they played from No Limit, I bet you was out your seat rapping word from word.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I didn't know that Snoop Dogg was in What If I've Been Living on the Fucking Rock.
Yeah, I knew. Well, I didn't know he was signed with them, but I just knew he had that song with them. The last song that they did.
Yeah. I had no idea. But yeah.
Yeah.
No limit. No limit. The next topic that we're going to discuss is Meg Thee Stallion. We know that she just released her new single, Lover Girl. I actually love it. I think it's really catchy. And I think, again, because it's like a reach back to the 90s with, I think it was Total that she sampled, and I love it. But a lot of people online are talking shit. They're saying that her flow is the same, it's irritating, and then there's a split, down the middle of women speaking out saying, you have a man now, you need to cover up. All right, so the next topic is in regards to Meg Thee Stallion. She came out with a fire-ass song. I feel like it's fire.
I love it.
I love it too.
I love it. I loved it just from the beat.
Admit this though. And I tread so lightly on my opinion on artists because they're artists. You know what I mean? You're going to get what you get. Artists, they got styles. They got flows. That's what they do. Do you think all her songs sound the same?
Sorta, kinda. But I mean, that's her style. That's her flow.
It's her style and it's her flow. Okay. I said this a while ago because my cousin, he is a Megan Thee Stallion stan, right? He love her. And I mentioned to him, I was like, I kind of feel like her songs is always starting off like he this, he gonna eat this, he gonna do that. And I just feel like that's her flow. You know, when you listen to Pimp C, you know, you will listen to Boosie, you know, you listen to Jay-Z, you know, you listen to people, they flow, they style. I mean, it is what it is, but she getting chopped on it. Yeah. This week, they going ham about that shit. It's like they heard it and they like, wait a minute, we wanted something a little different. That's Megan Thee Stallion. She's a Houston hottie. She gonna keep the party motherfucking going.
Exactly.
And she gonna always tell you what he did. Unfortunately, shit. But the other part of the coin is her relationship. People saying, comments are saying that she need to tone it the fuck down because she's in a relationship. Do you agree that she needs to calm down?
If he love it, why? Like, my thing is, I don't understand why people feel they get in a relationship and they have to change who they are. Because obviously he liked it to, you know, settle down with her.
Yeah.
So for her to get in a relationship and be like, oh, I'm in a relationship, so let me just stop doing this.
Right.
It's I don't get it.
I will never do that. It's not in me. And the only thing I'm not changing for a man. The only time I'm gonna change is for the better. That's it.
Exactly.
If it's for the better, do not change for no man. Don't fucking do it. You're gonna be looking stupid. So yes, Megan need to stay who the fuck she is. Mm-hmm. That's my advice to her. Cause I done been married, divorced, loved, hated, cheated on, and cheated. And I'm telling you, stay who the fuck you are. Don't change for nobody. Stay a hottie.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly.
Period. All right, we're getting ready to play a game. It's called Red Flags. So I'll ask, is this a red flag? And then the other person will let us know, hey, this is a red flag. You can give a little insight, whatever. And there is a trigger warning because I don't have views like everybody else. So the first one is this a red flag? When he becomes too friendly with your friends. Is that a red flag for you?
It depends on what you call too friendly. Mm-hmm. Now, if this is somebody who I just met and I just introduced them in there, and it just depends on what it is, because it can be, but then sometimes it's not, because just for example, with me and your ex, we were cool.
Yeah.
Like, that was my little brother, basically. Mm-hmm. But let's say it's somebody who you would start dating now. Mm-hmm. He wouldn't get that same me, right? Because I don't know him.
You don't know.
So I wouldn't, call him my brother or do.
Yeah, the weird shit.
Exactly. Yeah. So it just depends. I don't think it's a red flag, but it can be.
Yeah,
if it makes sense.
But you got to say, is it a red flag or not?
No, I can't say if it's a red flag because okay, you got to give me some type of context.
Okay, let's say is it a red flag if you just start dating a dude? You just said that. If you well, that's what I'll say. So it is a red flag if you start dating a dude and I'm being so friendly with him when you first bring him to the section in the club, and I'm being too friendly, or he's being too friendly with me when we first meet. It's weird. I think it should be a boundary all the time. Yeah. Point in case, and we're gonna play a clip for the red flag. This girl that we found her on what is this? TikTok, right? It was a TikTok video. I'm pretty sure all y'all seen it. She was on I guess her boyfriend was in court. He was somewhere and they got a hold of his phone. You know how this shit go. They got a hold of his phone. Her and her friend get in the car. They turn on the camera. The friend already looking scared. She looking like, oh shit. But they thought they was slick because her and the boyfriend were texting each other through Snapchat. So the girlfriend going through the phone with her homegirl. We done this shit before. We done went through a man phone together. Younger days. I'm gonna cut to the chase. She seen her best friend in her man's phone getting hit from the back. We got the video to prove it, and we getting ready to play it.
Why did that just get me shroud? What the fuck? Gabby.
So yeah, that was definitely a lot to take in, but yeah, that's the product of maybe not having boundaries and not setting those clear boundaries with people. But we know you could always set a boundary and shit could always go wrong, no matter what. People are habitual boundary crossers for some reason.
So, do you think bringing up a woman who he's dated in the past is a red flag?
Hell yeah. With no I should never know who the fuck your ex is. It should be like you never had an ex. Unless y'all got kids together or that's your ex-wife, I don't want to hear nothing about no other bitch. If we, in that first conversation, because it happens, you call a man, y'all talking to each other, and he like, yeah, my ex, we went through this and this and that. Already in my mind, we ain't speaking no more. Off of the side, explain this one. Because you're still on her.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We done learned over the last couple months that when a man bring up another woman, we've been saying this for years, but motherfuckers act like they stupid. I don't give a fuck under what circumstance. When a man brings up another woman to you, he's interested in her. Young Thug and Glorilla, 6ix9ine and Suki. When they bring up another woman, they want to fuck her. Period. And if they bring up another woman, depending on the context, they not over her. Or she dissed his ass and fucked his ego up. Mm-hmm. So it's just, learn from that shit. It's definitely a red flag. Is it a red flag for you?
Yeah, because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know anything about it.
Mm-hmm. Fuck it. I just don't want to hear about it. Yep. All right. So this one is very like, He follows a bunch of half-naked women online.
I don't think that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Because who he gonna be following?
A bunch of half-naked men.
So, I don't think that's a red flag because that's what they're attracted to.
I've had conversations with women about that, like different friends and family people in my life, and they don't like it. And I always tell them, like, I don't give a damn about that. Beauty is to be admired, even if it's sexual beauty. Like, yeah. Some of my shit has been risque. I'll, take it out, like, take it down. I'm not trying to do Satan's work, but at the same time, I'm not thinking about your husband when I'm posting my videos having fun. I'm documenting where I am in my life, and this is my platform to do it. We never had a platform before. We had to watch the famous people do it. Now we can do the same shit they was doing. Yep. So I feel like it's an art form. If a man is looking at a woman, if y'all at dinner together and he looking at, that's a little weird. But here, after the gym workout, he looking at a couple hoes online. Like, I ain't gonna call them hoes. He looking at a couple females online. I don't feel like that's a red flag. I really don't.
No, I don't think so.
No red flag for me.
Is it a red flag if a black man says he only dates outside of his race?
Hell yeah. Okay, wait a minute. This is gonna be a little controversial. I don't believe that. It might not be a red flag because I feel like the only way that becomes a red flag is when you do it in comparison to what you already are. If a white man says, if he's like, I only date white women because white women, I only date black women because white women are such.
Right.
Don't bring them up. Why the fuck you bringing them up?
Right.
Either you got a preference or you ass hurt and you going over here think it's gonna be better for you.
Right.
I see so many black men doing shit like that, like comparing white women to black women. It's a nigga online right now. I seen him in a hair store or some shit talking about this is nigger paradise. I seen some shit he said.
Yeah, I seen that.
Let me set this straight off the record for black men that do little dumb shit like that. I'm gonna look right in the motherfucking camera when I say this. Let's end this weave shit real motherfucking quick.
Oh my god.
Black girls do not wear fucking weaves to look like white women. We wear weaves because a lot of our hair is very fragile. It's like glass. It's fragile. I'm gonna dog the fuck out of some Caucasian hair, and I'm gonna protect my shit. Black women love they fucking hair. Are you dumb? We love our fucking hair because on a special occasion, when we pop out with that shit, look at the rap girls or any of the girls when they wear their hair. They proud about it. They all out with it because it's fragile and it needs to be protected. So I'm not gonna fry, dye, and fuck up my motherfucking hair. I'm gonna fry, dye, and fuck up the weave. I don't give a fuck about it. Weave is like a condom. Okay? Yeah. It's a condom on my motherfucking head, okay? Get it together. Don't be comparing us to them. Don't do that shit. Let that shit be. All that rage bait fuck shit. Yeah. I'm sorry, I just had to get out of my system. I had a fucking platform to do it now.
Yeah, I hate that. Yeah. I hate it.
Me too.
I had plenty of comments under my picture. Oh, you'll look so much beautiful with your real hair, your natural hair. Like,
I'm protecting my shit. I'll wear my hair out on my wedding. I'll wear my hair out to my birthday or a special occasion. But every day you cannot manipulate black hair like that. You just cannot. It's not healthy. It's not good. But I'm a crimp, blow dry, updo, fry some motherfucking weed. It's gonna be stinking that bathroom because I'm not doing that shit to my real hair. I'm gonna protect my shit. I love my motherfucking hair. You dog out shit that you don't give a fuck about.
Right.
Get it. Get your fucking mind right, niggas. Anyways, the fuck up. Anyways, all right.
Another red flag? Okay, let me see. All right, so is it a red flag if he called his ex best friend? His best friend.
So if he called his ex his best friend.
Yeah.
Ill.
So you think it's a red flag?
Yeah, some hearts don't break even. And men, that's very rare that men and women can be friends with each other.
So with me, I kind of don't think that it's a red flag, depending on, what the situation is. Mm-hmm. Because I do know some people who have a best friend of the opposite sex, and it's strictly platonic. Mm-hmm. I just think if the boundaries are met, it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah,
but
shouldn't be an issue.
I don't think so. But what I do think, it probably is the same thing where they be saying, "Oh, this is my sis, his brother." Mm-hmm. I hate that. But I hate it.
I'm saying it's a red flag when I'm trying to date somebody and I'm talking to them. They like, "Oh, I'm still real good friends with all my exes." I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't. The statistics of it is just too risky to stick around. I could stick around and find out, and it'd be a good thing. She'd be cool as fuck. But I don't want to be chilling around shit that you done already hit.
Now, if you already done hit, then no.
But that's the ex.
Oh yeah,
But some shit is real. Some people have real connections and they remain friends. We don't speak like that anymore. But if we seen each other in public, we kept it cool. I was around him and his girlfriend. She knew I was his ex. Yeah. We don't want nothing to do with each other. But if I was in her shoes, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because I don't want you all in my face. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't want you all in my face. But yeah, well, that wraps up the red flags. So yeah, that was fun. Have fun with it. We just want to say thank you so much for tuning in to our first episode. This is going to be a wild ride, an amazing journey. I've been waiting a long time to have a platform, and I get to do it with my best friend. It's awesome and it's fun. I just want to add, today's show was sponsored by Lynn Writes. She writes these beautiful, beautiful children's books. They have prayers in them. They have coloring books that she offers through her website, and you can purchase one of her books from lynnwrites3@gmail.com. Her website is currently under construction because they're adding new products daily. And we'll have this all, at the end of the segment for you. I also want to give some resources to people that may be struggling with mental health. There's no jokes about mental health. We take that shit very seriously over here. I'm a survivor of depression and anxiety and having those type of thoughts. So, there'll be resources at the end of this video for, people that are going through that, just so you can have somebody to talk to. And you can always inbox me about stuff like that, because I take that shit seriously and I escaped it and I don't ever want to go back down that road again. So it's never a joke. Is there anything you want to add?
No, you said pretty much everything.
Okay. Well, thank you for tuning in to No Trigger Warning with Jess Sylvain and Gigi. Enjoy your night. See you next week.